Hey guys, Oster443 here, back with more The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Last time we got the Forest Pearl. I never actually looked up what it was called. Now we're gonna get the last pearl. Well, not in this episode. This episode's mainly sailing. Yay, sailing. Yeah, sailing. I actually don't have very much to talk about the sailing, but I do frequently check the map. The last pearl won't require going to a dungeon because, well, you can't go to a dungeon. There are no dungeons for the last pearl, but it does involve a lot of backtracking, and a lot of sailing, which I left most of it in, so that I could have the 3 videos that I need for this week. But hey, I'm gonna put my beautiful voice over all of them, just for you wonderful people. It's raining now. If you look real closely, you can see there's some collision issues with the King of Red Lions' hull. And every time he reaches the little dip in his bouncing, rocking animation, water gets into his actual hull. So it looks like he's sinking every beat. It looks hilarious. Let's see here. I'm sorry if my... Wait, 1 second. I get all dramatic with the shooting here. Get like Spielberg. I have no idea where the sun's gonna come out, so I'm just frantically looking around for it, and it's right there. Alright, that's enough of dramatic filmmaking. Right now, we are headed to that island right there. Not that one. That one isn't mandatory whatsoever. The one in the distance obscured by the sail. Yeah. It's the one with the rocks and the one with the rocks and the trees. Alright, like the enemies in the forest temple, these are called P-hats, but since they're P-hats at sea, I prefer to call them sea hats. Feel free to use that term all you want, but if someone asks you where you got it, tell them it was me. That was slightly incoherent. I regret nothing. I cannot speak at 12:05 at night. I just can't be told to. But in contradiction to what Chugga Conroy said in his Let's Play of this, it does not change to nighttime when you're entering this area. It will, though, get really, really dark and cloud covery. But that's because of the clouds. That little raft with the skull on it has one of the only 5, since I'm not going to do the side quest, I'm just going to put it out there, one of the only 5 Gorons in the game. Yep, they're Gorons in a world of water. And if you've ever played Majora's Mask, you know what happens to Gorons in water. It's like alkaloid metals. Just big boom. I'm not saying they explode, they're just really heavy. And not good at breathing underwater. I can't tell if it's a collision issue, texture issue, or some other loading issue or something. But Mr. Postman's face looks like it's got a beard on it. I either never noticed it before, or, well, did notice it and forgot about it almost immediately. But that was always a point of interest for me. He's now explaining that Jaboon, or Jaboon, he's the same fish, is no longer here. He went to Outset and locked the door behind him. The only way to get through that door is with explosives. Okay, another comment here. A bit of a complaint here. If a couple of bombs can break the door of your magically sealed lair, then how do you expect the Lord of Darkness not to get in? With his magical powers to float a castle in the air. He ripped this island apart, and you just put a stone block in front of your... Well, Jaboon is not very smart. The original Hero of Time did really do a number on his brain cells when he was tinkering around in his head. But the important thing is Jaboon's got the pearl, and we can't get to him without bombs. Isn't that quite the dilemma? So, you move on. He's explaining that the pirates, something about the pirates trying to get the bomb so that they could get the pearl too. I'm trying to read as many of these lines as I can, but again, I'm dyslexic and it's blurry. There are things blocking it. I've got several reasons why I can't read some of the... a bit of a blank mind there. Some of the lines. But at that point, you'll want to start heading back to Windfall. I'm just checking where it is. I end up checking the map a whole lot in this these couple episodes, and there are a lot of capture skips because my internet connection was having trouble, and I had to reset some things, and some things were running. It wasn't pretty, but the settings are fine now. We're all fine. We're all good. Eerie music. Ooh. For all I know, I could be posting this on Halloween. I might start thinking of doing a Halloween special. Do not ask me for a Halloween special. I'm just saying I might do one if I feel like it. Do not expect me to be Mr. Oh, I'll make a video for every special occasion. Oh, it's Monday, I'll make a video just for Monday. No, I make LPs. I am an LPer. Badoo. Boo. Badoo. Okay, so Link is pretty much the tallest thing right now with the mast. So why doesn't it just end up like I'm trying to remember the one Game Boy Color one. I think it was like it was either a Four Swords one. It was definitely not a Four Swords one. It may have been a Link to the... It wasn't... I can't remember the name of the first Zelda game I ever played. Well, strictly speaking, the first Zelda game I ever played was Ocarina of Time, but this was the first one I ever beat. Not this one, but the one I'm trying to remember. Okay, if you can guess in the comments and try to jog my memory, please do. I'm desperately forgetful. But at least I'm devoted to this. Right when I'm about to actually get hit by the shark, the weirdest thing happens. I'm just sitting there looking at my computer screen and I'm like, okay. The game actually thought that I had ridden into like a special cyclone and stuff, and it just messed me up because it actually moved me to the other side of the island. But watch here, you can see the mast of the ship, and then it's like I mage blink to the other side of the island. Just for you World of Warcraft people, I don't play a mage, I play a warrior. So, suck it. No, don't suck it. Please, do not take that personally. If you watch my videos, you are automatically awesome. Not in your circle of friends, but in my book. Don't hate me. Alright, so after you get off the King of Red Lions, just immediately go here. Don't fail like I did. I still have the red mark this morning. The red mark on my head from this morning when I was doing this. But whenever a mailbox is headbanging like that, it means that he's got mail. Mail time! For one, Mr. Link. If you wish to be a true swordsman, I didn't even read the whole thing. I think bring 10 Knight's Crests. Orca! It's weird because Orca doesn't use a sword. I find that strange. He's a swordsman that doesn't use a sword. This is Howard Cosell. Okay, I'm not gonna do a terrible Howard Cosell impression. I don't even know completely who Howard Cosell was. I just have a good guess. But yeah, I'm Oster443. Bye.